So, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Living in Between. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we are going to talk about, or I would say discuss about something that I really wanted to try from a long time. I'm really sorry if I'm being very fidgety with my with my new specs, because yes, I have just got them. So for today's video, what we are going to talk about is something that I have been, pondering on, thinking for a while, and still was skeptical, sort of. But I finally tried it. So I'm talking about the menstrual cups. The menstrual cups. Okay, if you can have a closer look, this is how the menstrual cups are. So, discussing or diving straight into it, I would like to tell you how I stumbled upon these things. Okay, so for the longest time, I have been hearing about menstrual cups, but never really thought of giving it a really deep thought, or literally thinking about should I go for it or not, because that was not even in my agenda. I didn't know how something like this, which looks like this. It literally looks like this. It has a stem here, sit inside my body and collect blood and not make me leak. It won't leak. I mean, I was really skeptical about the mechanism, how this worked. So I would give you a backstory, like how I really came across this menstrual cup. So I was scrolling down Instagram one day and I saw a post, and that post mentioned a girl swimming, and it said, if you can swim, do you think you can swim in periods? And it was like, what? Are you kidding me? You swim in your periods? Man, I can't even walk in my periods, let alone swimming in my periods. So then I just read in her intro, it was because of the menstrual cup that she was using for her vacation, and it helped her out so well. That kind of literally caught my attention. It was just like, oh, you've got me. Okay, please tell me more. And there was not much of elaboration given in the post, because it was definitely an Instagram post, so they don't really give you a brief. I went back to YouTube, did a couple of research, but I have got really mixed reactions on it. Like, some people have really got a very good review. Yeah, they have literally shown their days, and some were not very happy. So it was like it was tilting towards in favor of using a menstrual cup, but yet there were people who were having negative reactions. So there's always, there are people who will like it and there are people who won't, and you have to be the judge for your own self. And that is why I went ahead and bought this cup. Now this cup right here I have with me, the pink one. I showed you two, alright, so I'll show you it again. So this is the white one and this is the pink one. So this I got from Namya Natural Skincare, okay, and it has it didn't arrive like this. It arrived in a proper packaging, and this is how I store my cup. So when I'm done, so this is the jute bag. I actually have a piece of tissue paper in which I put the cup, I wrap around the tissue paper and I dump it into that jute bag. So this cup, when I ordered, so I had very faintest idea how to order a cup. Basically there are a lot of pointers in which you have to set yourself in, and then you have to order for yourself. I didn't know that there were so many pointers to think about, and you have to make a precise decision for a cup suitable for you. And also I would like to tell here that why I didn't vlog and why am I doing a sit down video. The reason why, I have seen blogs and vlogs on this on YouTube as well as on Instagram, and it doesn't do anything rather than showing their facial expressions. See, visually you are not going to be shown how your vagina and the cup will be going in. You are not going to do that, okay? So I don't see, that is the main purpose of this particular thing. So I'm telling you the experience, I'm telling you what went wrong with me, so that you, when you try it, you have to try it. I would highly recommend, if you try it, to try it, so you don't go wrong like this, like how I went through. So this is kind of, giving you a heads up, and also letting you know what should not go wrong. So coming back to the cup, not the video, we are still in the video, my darlings. So coming back to the cup, so when you're deciding for a cup, so just remember, every company has sizes of their own defined. Namya especially have bigger sizes, okay? This is a medium cup. It is almost like a large of the other company that I'll be mentioning a little bit later. It is like that size, which is medium. It's like how in clothing family also, some companies have large, which are other companies XL, okay, and some companies small becomes other companies M or even L for that matter. So it depends on company to company how they are designing and manufacturing the cups. So what you have to look is, you have to look at the dimensions given in the description while you're placing your order for a particular cup. Now, when you are placing for your cup, okay, you have to keep these pointers right in front of you when you are placing the order. First thing first is your age. Now, why age is important? Let me tell you. A certain age, when you are tender age, say around when you have just started hitting your puberty to your 25s, within 30s, I would say, not even late 20s, 25, within 25 age, your body is very strong in elasticity. So there is a lot of resistance when you're trying to insert something into your body. Your body is very tight, it's very fitted. The strength of your muscles, pelvic muscles especially, is very good, and it's very raw state, okay? It's not like, it's not come of age. Age literally pulls you down somewhere. It's true. So when you are within 25s, you have a strong strength pelvis. So at that time, they recommend to go for a smaller cup, because that helps the body to adjust, to know that there's something coming in. So it gets very good in adjustment. Secondly, you have to know your cervix size, okay? I know there are a lot of girls who checks yourself down there. My lovely ladies, you have to check yourself down there. There is nothing wrong of knowing about your body. It's absolutely fine. It is your body. You have to take care of it. Nobody else will. So you have to be very comfortable, and you have to know how your cervix, the dimension of your cervix, the length of your cervix is. Generally, you have a very small one, but if you have a little bit wider, you can go for a bigger cup. Okay, so that doesn't mean you go for a large. You can go for a medium, I mean to say. Now, if you have done, or if you have delivered a baby through vagina, the normal vaginal delivery, you have to, size up for your cup, because the delivery of the vagina does leave your vagina a little bit more broader. So a broader cup will fit properly and you will not have leaks. So you have to keep these things in mind. These are the pointers. Also, the cup size. Now, the bigger cup, so the larger, the bucket is a little more. There's a depth. So if you are the girl who bleeds a lot or has heavy flow, you can go for a bigger cup. Or also I would suggest, even if you go for a smaller one, just change your cups, like just empty your cups in shorter time periods. Like if you are going in for 6 hours or 4 hours, that would be much more better than going in for 8 or 10 hours time period. So yes. Also, if you want to visit your gynec and you can check with them, if you want to be more precise, and if you want to know the accurate size, that will help to do. It's on you. You can freely go ahead, check with your gynec and let them prescribe you the cup that will be appropriate for your body type. Now, coming back to what happened with me, I did not go to any gynec, okay? And I am 32. So I thought that because when I bought this cup, I was 31. My birthday was just 4 days back. So 4 days back when I'm filming this video, it's 23rd of July today. Okay, so by the time it goes up, and my birthday was on 18th July, just for information, there's no, I don't think the requirement. Okay, fine. Coming back to the point, so I did not go to any gynec, or I did not seek any medical advice. What I did is I followed the instructions and I got a medium from Namaya. Now what I did not read the description for the size, okay? I bought this cup and there are folds, okay? There are folds. Now this is a punch down fold. So what I did, I just punched this cup down. So it became like this, okay? It became like this. So if this is your vagina, it will enter like this, okay? This is how it was. It will enter. This is how it will enter. There is also a fold called this is a C fold. Okay, this is a C fold, and that is also called a U fold because you press and you punch it in, so this becomes a U. So you can it helps you in basically insertion. This is how you put it in. So however is comfortable with you, you can use any folds for insertion. Now what happened with me, this was too big for me, for my cervix. This was very big for me. I tried putting this cup in, but it wouldn't go inside. It wouldn't stay, it wouldn't open. It would be like this, and I had excruciating pain. Like my vaginal lips were sewed bad. Okay, first of all, you're bleeding. A, you're bleeding. B, you're having cramps. C, you are just not interested in the fold, and this is the last thing you want to do to your vagina. At that point of time, is getting sewed. Okay, this gave me soreness of my muscles. It really irritated my muscles. I don't know what happened. Then I realized the size. This is too big. This cup is too big. So I decided to not use. I thought I won't swim. It's okay. I will stick to my pads. Even if it gives me rashes, I will still stick to it. This is not happening. This I cannot take it. Then too, I was, still in with like, I never really give it a proper shot. And I was like, no, this is not how I'll be, discovering a product, because if I have not given it a proper try, if I have not given it a proper, if I have not used it to the T, I am not supposed to say it doesn't work. It's my fault. I have not used it to the T. I have not used it to the perfection. Then I went in with P-Safe. Serona, not P-Safe. I'm really sorry for that. Serona. So this is how the packaging came in. Okay, this is Serona. So in here you get the jute bag, which is here. This is Serona's jute bag. Okay, and this is how the packaging came, and this is the cup. So you also get a manual on how to use it, so you can read it out and read for yourself and self-direct on how to use it. Or it is very simple. So now this, see the size, I'll just give you a comparison. Just see this cup and this cup, and just see the size. There's a huge difference. This is like having a big sister and a small sister. This is how it looks like basically. So I bought this cup. Okay, I followed all the instructions given. So I got hold of this Sirona's small size. Now this is a size small. Okay, I read the dimensions, and even though I read the dimensions, I went for a smaller cup. I thought I'll change it more often. I have no problem with that, but I want this thing to be easy to insert. Okay, so I bought this cup. I punched it down, like literally punched it down, and this is how it became so small. Like it was really small, and it entered really amazingly. The insertion was, now remember you girls, our vagina is not a pipe. It is not a cylindrical pipe that goes directly. It has a curve. Okay, you have to remember the curve. It's not straight. It has a curve when you insert. So you basically have to do this when you insert. You cannot push like this. It will hurt. You have to slide it in like this. Okay, so even when I was using this, I put it in hot water when I was having a bath. I put this in my hot water bucket. I was done with my shower. I took this, so it was really warm. It had water over it. I punched it down. I like the punch down fold, this fold. I literally punched down fold. I slid it in, and it was done. Like, this was literally my reaction. I'm like, what? Really? Yes, it was done. For a few hours, I would say 2 or 3 hours, I knew that I had something in my body. But when I went to sleep, and I was in my sleep, and when I got up in the morning, I didn't even realize that I had a menstrual cup in myself till I was just washing myself in the morning, and I felt this stem, and I was like, oh my god, it was that. I'm not joking, you guys. It was that easy. Like, this was my first time using it, and I was like, really? So this was my first day. The second day also, I was changing it in the time, time gaps of 6 to 8 hours. So basically I changed it 3 times: morning, evening, and the night. At night I used to have a bath, and I used to change it again, and again the next morning. I used it the whole day. Amazing. No leaks. Okay, no leaks, nothing. But I was wearing a pad just to be on the safer side. I didn't want staining, but nothing. Once this fits, okay, once the suction is there, once the air seal is been air seal has been done, like, this won't budge, not even a single bit. You dance, you sleep, you jump, you scream, you sing, you go, I think you can go, yes, you can go swimming, because there is no drop, there's nothing coming out of your body, it's all collected. Yes, it is the most convenient thing, because for long hours you do not have to change anything. There is no disposing of, you don't have to carry too many stuff. Newspaper le lo, ye le lo, wo le lo, extra pads le lo. Kuch nahi. You don't require anything. You only require a washroom where you can remove the, empty the contents, wash it in, put it back again, wash your hands, you're done. So you have to wash your hands prior and after the process, and you are done, my girl. You are done. Your period is sorted. You require this. Now, I would tell you the price that I paid for this. It is for 400 rupees. Okay, the Sirona one, the smaller one, is for 400 rupees, but I do, and the dimension, the size is 36 mm to 61 mm. But I don't think so. I got it for 400. I think I got it for 299 or something, like for around 300 from Amazon. So there was some discount going on. So definitely I checked the discount and I bought it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Now, just to make things even more spicier for my periods, the third day I switched to pad and I got rashes. Okay, firstly, I got rashes. I was feeling so dry and smooth down there because there was nothing leaking out. There were no threads, no blood, stickiness, nothing was there. But the time I wore pads the third day, I was experiencing everything of that sort. Okay, even when I was peeing, I felt like everything was going outside and it was miserable. Okay, popped up this guy. In the evening, I was like, enough. The comparison is very much clear. I think I am never going back to those pads. This is what I want and this is what I'll do. Also, I will tell you, the first time when you use it, yes, you will get a little vaginal sore. I will not deny that you won't get it. You will get it. But when you use such type of cups, a smaller cup, it won't give you that mad soreness, okay? It will just give you a little bit muscle soreness, which is there because any foreign thing inserted in your body takes time to adjust around it. Okay, your vagina will take time to adjust around it. But with 1 or 2 insertions, I think you'll be sorted. You'll be sorted for life. Okay. The next thing that I want to emphasize here is the release of the cup, the removal. Okay, many people or many girls I've heard, they yank it out. Just pull it out. No, it doesn't work like that. There is an airtight seal over here. The vagina itself holds the cup in place. Okay, and you do not have to push it really inside. You have to just put it around, like this should be the position where you can really search for your cup. This. So it has to be here, like this position. This is how it should be. It should not be sticked too much in, it should not be like hanging too much outside. This should be the exact position where a stem is traceable. You have to trace your stem, the stem of the cup. Okay, so when you are removing the cup, you trace it with your index finger, you put your thumb here, you pinch the cup. Okay, I have pinched it. Can you see? It is pinched. When I pinch it, I release the air seal in which it is holding it. I release it and now I can slowly pull the cup out. Don't yank yourself, it hurts. Be gentle while using the cup. It is very important to be gentle to yourself. Though I have used 2 cups, okay, and I have used 2 sizes from 2 different manufacturers. One is Namya and the other is Sirona. I really like the quality of both. It's only that Namya was not the perfect size for me to use. That is why Sirona worked. Okay, so I'm not bashing Namya for that. That's my fault. I did not check the sizing properly, and I did not know that Namya makes a size up cups. Okay, Sirona's sizing is a little down, so you will be finding the cups a little smaller. So I would advise you, my verdict for tip number 1, keep the size small. Only if you have done a vaginal delivery or your cervix is big, it's broader, you can go for a size up. But I would request, if you're doing it for the first time, if you are a beginner, go for the small size, and Sirona's small size would really help you because the cup is decently sized. It is small, but it can hold good amount of blood. It can sustain you for up to 6 to 8 hours, so there is no problem. So you can also have a practice to insert and removing the cup. Okay, second thing I would like to show is the folds. Okay, this is just summarizing the whole video. So the folds, the first fold is the punch down fold. As I showed you, this is the punch down fold. The second one is the U fold or the C fold. Now this is U, or if you can see, this is a C. Okay, however you feel comfortable, you can use it. There is no thing like, this only fold works or that fold works. Whichever, there are a lot of options. You can choose, pick and choose whatever you feel comfortable in, go for that. Third thing, when you are removing the cup, okay, when you are removing the cup, you have to trace the stem, where the stem is. You have to feel this, and then when you feel this, put your index finger slowly inside and guide your thumb and pinch the cup so that the air seal is released, and then slowly pull down the cup. Don't yank it. I again say, don't yank it because it pains. So also, fourth point, when you insert the cup, don't push it directly inside. It has to be situated here, just near the vagina. Like 3/4 part of the cup is inside your vagina, and 1/4 part, which is the stem and the root of the cup, is still there outside, so that it's easy for you to trace. So fifth point, do not apply any lubricant to this. Okay, please do not use any oil-based lubricants or coconut oil or any type of oil to make it easy for insertion. Do not use all that. It is going to irritate your skin down there, and plus you are bleeding. You never know what is going to irritate or make things bad. So do not use any lubricant. This is a medical grade silicone. It is made so that water or water-based, I think water will do it. Water is the only lubricant you have to use. Just put it in your bucket of your hot water, have your bath. This will be ready for you to use. Just inside, slid it in. Don't push or don't force anything in. Just keep your one leg up, give yourself a little bit room. Relax, calm your mind, calm yourself. Don't be anxious or don't be very scared. There's nothing to be scared of. This is all in your control. You have to control this cup. That's as simple as that. Okay, so that is the other thing that you have to remember. Yes, with that thing, I think that's all for menstrual cup. If you have any questions regarding this cup or any other questions where I have not mentioned anything, or if you want to know more about this, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, I will list down a little bit more about why menstrual cups are really good for the environment and so on stuff. I didn't want it to include in the video because you will get this information even if you Google it. I wanted to tell you what are the don'ts that I did you should not do. So basically, this is a video for that. The don'ts that I recommend not to do, which I did, and I kind of learned from that experience. I would say everybody would have their own experiences, so do share that. If you have used a menstrual cup, do share your experiences, your tips and tricks to help get your periods better. With that, I will wrap up today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're still here and you're watching this video, I would request you to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel. Join me on this journey, and I'll see you in my next very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Ciao.